What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking all about gold. Gold! Yes, we have had a gold increase over the last patch or so, which was through a few different methods that we'll go over in case people forgot about where it actually came from. And I just want to talk about how, yes, we're getting more, but also that we're spending more and more because we need to with all of the new stuff that's coming out the last patch and this patch with level 85 and augmented teal gear and all this other stuff that really it's just a bit of an illusion that we're doing better. Now, in the beginning, prior to the level 85 cap increase, we did get a bit more gold on a regular basis when level 85 wasn't a thing yet, but now that it is, and some people are really starting to feel the crunch on this, I don't know if people are doing all that much better on gold. Now, please ignore the fact that I have 33 million gold. I've been saving for a very long time, and I got really, really lucky in gold. So this does not reflect the average player's gold. I don't think that there's any way around this because, now that you need to level up all of these characters now for Doom Raid 2, it's not a matter of just not leveling certain characters up to 85 because you actually do need level 85 to compete in a lot of these in the Doom Raid 2 content and so on. So yeah, I don't know if you can, just keep characters level 80 anymore or whatever the previous level cap was. So we're in a really tight spot here when it comes to rating and all that, and unless, we didn't even get to talk about training materials. Some people have talked that, said that training materials again, it's starting to rear its head, that there's a bit of a crunch there with all of the levels that we're now doing with these characters. We're going to talk about a little bit in that in today's video as well. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road. And so to start things off, I just want to kind of show you guys the supply store. You guys have all seen it, but I mean, I've been very reluctant to buy these augmented basic catalyst parts here. Now, I don't know if this is going to bite me in the ass later on, but it's super expensive. 240k for 4. Now, on average, I think you need like 300 per character. So, I could easily math that out really quickly, and maybe I should have done that beforehand. Bring out the calculator app, and let's just do 240,000 times... Sorry, it's 60k a piece actually. So 60k times by 300, and we get 18 million gold that we would need to buy specifically from the store here just to get enough. Do you call them ABCs anymore? I'm not even sure because ABCs is the advanced. But either way, augmented BCs, BCP, whatever. Anyways, 18 million just on that for one character. To buy that is outrageous, and that's, we're just talking about teal gear here, by the way. We haven't, obviously, no, don't buy superior basic catalyst parts. Do not buy this. Usually you would have a lot of this, but some people do buy on occasion, the origin gear pieces. I wouldn't recommend doing this that much anyways nowadays because of the existence of the origin gear challenge, but people are still buying the superior uniques, and the prices did go down by what, 10k a piece. I think weren't they 70k before the patch, and now they're at 60. I think it dropped, but you're still having to spend quite a bit of money. And I do want to say that there was a time, you guys probably saw it, where you would see more than 3 or 4. I don't know what the stack cap is now, but there was times where I also purchased 6 of one superior unique and 9 of one superior unique. I think this is gone now. I think as of like Friday or last week, they updated this, so you're not seeing that anymore. I do have photos of that though, so I do want to raise this here. So this was me getting super effing lucky, and I got 9 superior miasma. Now this is the only time that I would buy 9 of a superior unique, I have to say, but because it's miasma, and we know there's so many characters that you need for miasma: Dr. Doom, Adam Warlock, Deathpool, Cloak, Kitty Pryde, not to mention, I'm not really going to raise Hela and Ghost Rider, but there's a lot of other characters that use miasma more than anything else. So yeah, sure, I was going to snap this up for 540k, well, 500,000 gold all at once in the supply store. That's even still, that's a lot of money. And I have this other one. Oh, no, not that one. This image here. 9 quantum energy. This also happened on my account. I don't think I bought this, though, because I didn't think I actually needed it. But this, just shows some of the prices that people are having to spend now because the stacks are so high. So on one hand, you might really need these uniques. I don't think it goes up that high anymore, but when it was like that, you know, it's like, do I spend $500,000 gold, just over $500,000 gold to buy these things? It's absolutely crazy. And so I'm still buying, on occasion, some superior uniques because they are not available to farm yet. So yeah, I'm spending gold on this. I'm also spending gold on the augmented pieces. Now, I'm not doing, like I said, the basic catalyst parts. Maybe I should. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys buying augmented basic catalyst parts? Am I an idiot for not buying this? Maybe I am. I'm not sure. I don't think, because I'm not doing Doom Raid 2 regularly, you know, it's going to be very slow for me, I think, to get to tier 16. But I am buying, you know, on occasion, some of this stuff. And the uniques, of course, when they show up. And the mini uniques. So there's a couple of pieces. There's the origin gear. There's the catalyst parts. There's the uniques, the superior uniques, or whatever, the augmented uniques, and then the augmented mini uniques. So there's 4 different parts, pieces of gear that can show up in the supply store. And just to kind of, you know, I'm one of these guys who's more than willing to spend power cores for a video. So just to share with you guys the prices on it, because I don't remember off the top of my head. 125K. And I don't even want to buy this because I don't think Hammer Tech is very good. But I'll buy this for 90K. So that's 45K a piece for augmented metabolic enhancers. That's mutant gear origin pieces. So I'm going to buy this. I'm not going to buy the Hammer Tech just because I don't think there's any good characters attached to it. But you see what I mean. 125K for that. For a unique, 240K for augmented basic catalyst parts if you want it. Like, you just go right through all of this gold, and we're not even where we want to talk about like everything else when it comes to levels and when it comes to you know, training materials, what you need, and where this gold came from. So, and actually, now that, you know, I'm gonna buy that too. So that's another 105K gold. So these got dropped down. I think they're 35K a piece. I believe they were 40 or more, 60. I don't know. Can someone tell me in the comments down below? I don't remember what the changes were. I'd have to go back to the blog post, and I'm not going to bring that up in this video. Regardless, I'm still spending, you know, a lot of extra money on certain things that I want to buy. Tier 15 mini uniques mainly. But who's to say if I might not have to buy tier 14 or farm tier 14 in the future as well? I know that's not gold. I'm not buying the alien spores, don't really need to have quite a bit of it, but I'm still spending a lot of gold in the supply store, more and more than I was ever before. On top of that, you know, I need to think about leveling up my characters, which I am doing. I honestly don't know how I managed to keep my gold at this point. I've been slowly leveling up characters like Cloak and Dagger as well. And, you know, while we're here, let's just talk about the War Store, because War credits are at an all-time crunch. Because now, not only do we have a very slight decrease of orange gear to buy in here, you know, things like the mini uniques. Now you get 4 for 1,400 and 8, I don't know, what, 900 for a superior unique, and it shows up in 2s. But then there's also the augmented gear here as well, and some extraordinary prices, 1950 for an augmented superior unique now, or an augmented unique, whatever. Anyways, you know, and then so I'm buying some things here as well, but also I'm having to keep in mind of Maria Hill because I need to buy Maria Hill shards. So it's just, there's so much stuff now that they added this new tier of augmented teal gear. But, you know, Doom Raid 2 is very incredibly hard for the average player right now, and of course it's going to be. But yeah, this is proved to be a real high crunch when it comes to gold. So where did that extra gold come from? Now, in case you guys are unaware, the Alliance War was changed so that the win and loss rewards was added. I don't remember what the total was, 2 million gold or something over the course of a month in terms of how much extra gold you're getting on a wins and a loss. The daily rewards, though, this is where a lot of it does come in. You guys might notice day 7, 14, 21, and 28. If there was gold in here, it was very minor, if there was any at all. I don't remember, to be honest, but now you're getting 300k, 600k, 2 million gold on the login calendar that wasn't there before, so that's some of that there. And the rest of it is actually through Payday, which I do have up. Let me find that link here. So this is Payday here. We're gonna scroll all the way down to Payday. This is msf.gg. Great resource, by the way. And so this was changed here, the tier 7, to about 3.6 million if you clear this 3 times. Now that's up from 2.1 million, which it was before. So that's an additional increase of 1.5 million just from Payday. So 1.5 plus, which is monthly, and then 2 million from the calendar, and then the Alliance War rewards, and I believe the daily objective rewards as well was improved. There's certain portions here, the Strike Initiative ones give you extra gold, and over the course of a day, I believe that it was a whole grand total of 8 million gold more. But when you really think about it, it really is just an illusion, you know, of having a little bit more gold. When you're spending, let's say hypothetically, you bought these 4 augmented basic catalysts once per day, not per store refresh. I mean, that'd be even crazier. Let's say you buy this once per day, and you buy one unique once per day. That's 365k daily. Just one time, not store refresh. Let's just say. So that would be 0.365 of a million times 30 days, let's just say, for sake of argument. That's like 11 million gold right there alone. And that's more gold than we're getting in per month extra. So we're that 8 million gold extra that we're getting is being eaten up by you buying augmented basic catalyst or whatever the hell you're buying in the store. And that's not even before we even touch on character levels. So let's go to that. And obviously I've been trying to keep up with my characters, which I'm doing pretty well in. I would say, I don't know, can I scroll? I can sort by character levels actually. So not these characters here. So my Cloak and Dagger are like level 71 and 72. I'm leveling them up like 1 or 2 a day. That's who I'm currently working on right now. Shang-Chi's only 76. Not really touched Sabretooth and Wolverine. That's where they were before the patch. But you can see how I'm keeping up for the moment with my characters. Gamora, you know, a lot of these characters are 83. These are my primary Doom Raid 2 characters. But every time I hit a next level, you know, I not all of them are 83 yet. Actually, Jubilee, Iceman, Kitty are 82. So I need to get them to 83, actually. But whenever I get to a new level, you know, how much is that? 450k gold, roughly. So let's do that again on the calculator. So I have about 23, 25 characters. You know, I don't know because Doom and Kestrel are over 2 different lanes, but just let's do, for sake of argument, let's do 25. So 25 times 0.556, that's of a million, and we're getting about 11.4 million on just 25 characters, sorry, to be leveled up 1 level. So when I hit level 84, which is going to be pretty soon in the next couple of days, I'm going to have to spend about that much gold just on getting them leveled once. Now, this doesn't even count new characters that we might have to level up in the future. Now, you know, Merc Sniper, I'm not going to actually do this, but say, look, for sake of argument there, 9 million gold just to get from 45 to 8.7 million to go from 45 to 83. This is a lot. This is 1 month of gold, the gold extra that we're getting from the additions before. And you can kind of see actually how much this might impact my training materials while we're talking about this, because that was like, what, 6,800 blues? So without the purples, that'd be like 7,000 blues. How much gold worth of training materials do I actually have? I don't know. Maybe this is like 20 million gold. You know, at some point, I don't know if I'm going to have the gold to match my training material upkeep. So I know that some people have different problems with that, and I'd be actually very interested to know in the comments down below if any of you have reached a training material crunch yet, into the point where you can't level up the characters that you want, despite the increases that we've had in training modules, training modules, I don't know what they call it, doesn't matter. Let me know if you've had a problem with that or not, because I would be interested to know, am I going to hit that problem? Maybe. You know, if I have to level up a brand new character from 1 to 85, if they're Doom Raid 2 viable, you know, that's like 10 million gold, maybe more now. It's probably like 12 million gold now with the associated training modules, and maybe I just won't have enough coming in, and because I'm going to be doing that with Silver Samurai, maybe not to 85. I'll be doing Omega Red to 85, and then these other characters maybe to like 75, maybe. I don't know. I'll test them out. But at some point, I'm not going to be able to do that. And yeah, I know people are going to tell me in the comments down below that I shouldn't be doing this all the time, and I shouldn't be taking all characters up, and I agree with them. There's a lot of characters that I haven't really leveled. My roster is quite wide for someone who's been playing over 3 years. But yeah, you know, the gold part, though, is going to be a struggle. So we're trying to keep up simultaneously with leveling up our characters with gold, while also taking a look at the supply store and keeping up here, because for those of us who are not regularly doing Doom Raid 2, this is kind of the only option that we have to kind of buy any, you know, semblance of augmented gear, because this is the only place that we're actually getting them. So yeah, I don't think that the 8 million gold increase that we got was actually enough. But then, of course, it's the case, like, you know, they're not going to give us more right now. It's they want us to be gold starred because there's that stupid offer. They might still be here. Holy shit. This dual gold offer. It's actually going away as of recording this video. But you guys saw this one, right? This video is not going to be up, you know, during this time. I'm recording it at different times. But you guys, I'm sure, saw this offer here. 5 million gold and 10 gold orbs and 8 training orbs. By the way, training orbs, that's not even enough to associate with this gold. 100 Canadian dollars. Holy shit. You know, that's rough. And I guess that's what they want you to do. You know, they want you to cracken out on gold. So the point is, guys, at the end of this video, I want you guys to take away that, you know, really be conservative, some cautious about your spending. Don't spend on everything. You know, really make a conscious decision about what you need and what you don't need. I'm putting a little bit more money into the augmented gear, but even then, I think this might run me out of gold eventually if I buy up everything. That's why I've not been touching this augmented basic catalyst parts, because for 240k or 60k for one, that seems extreme. And I don't know, maybe you guys are doing it, but I mean, on top of the G15s and the occasional superior unique that I'm buying, I just don't think I have the money. I do have the money, but it's going to run dry if I do that. So I need to be really careful about what I'm spending. Let me know what you guys are spending in the shop. How are you guys spending your gold? How are you saving your gold? You know, what are your gold strategies? I'd love to know all of that in the comments down below. That's the end of this video, guys. Let me know what you think. And of course, until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I will see you all later. Boilon signing out.